So today, I want to talk about routine, and more specifically, on how your routine can change depending on your goals. So, let's begin. Routine, first let me start with habits, right? I've already told you what habits to do: meditation, gratitude journaling, reading, cold showers, all of this. Now, a routine will make all of your habits a habit. Think about it. It makes your whole day a habit. This is the single most powerful productivity tactic anyone can tell you is a routine. A routine like the one on the wall right there is what is going to just make you such a high performer compared to everyone else. Knowing what you have to do at what time of the day and whatever habits that you have jotted down on your routine. That's all you need. School made it very, this is one good thing about school that I actually have to give to them. School has such a set routine that you can, like, even now, you could probably remember on command what you have on Wednesday period 3. Think about it, like whatever subject you have on that day, you can remember it. It's because it ingrains into your mind. You have this like flow state when following a routine, and you just know what task to do at what time, and you just do it every single day without thinking. And also, creating a routine removes all emotion from whatever you are doing. Like, say if you don't have a set time to go to the gym, then some days you are more likely to cope and make excuses as to why you don't want to go to the gym today. But if it's in your routine and you clearly disobey the routine, then you have to admit to yourself, yeah, I was being a pussy, I did not follow the routine. But if there's no organization, then you have more leeway, you have more room to cope and make excuses and not even catch them and just hinder your progress. And this is what I did for a long time. I didn't have a routine. I didn't follow things at the same time every single day. And it just took a toll on me. And one day I realized, bro, I've not made any progress and it's been a month. So that's when I decided to start the routine. So how exactly do you create a routine? First, I'll ask you, what goals do you want to achieve? What are your goals? Now, for me, I have a lot of things that I do, right? But I only have two priorities, two goals. My first goal is relating to school and doing good in school. That's my first goal. So getting, say, grade 9s. That's my first goal. My second goal is heavily reliant on my physique. I've been training hard, and that's my second goal, right? So you want to devise a routine that prioritizes these two goals, and you do tasks that work at those times to achieve these goals, and then you want to make your whole day a habit, so it just stacks up again and again and again. It just stacks up, and then over time you wouldn't even notice that you've made so much progress. You would be at the opposite level than that I was at, where I noticed after 1 month I've made no progress because I have no routine. You'd be thinking to yourself, oh shit, I've made so much progress and I didn't even realize, because once a routine gets ingrained in your mind, that's how powerful it can be. So I would say, I'll give you my take on what goals you should achieve right now. I think you should focus on your physique, because I have other goals, right? I have goals to maybe look as best as I can, look presentable, right? But then that's not really conducive to bulking, because when bulking you have to eat certain foods that take away from your looks. So that's another video I'll make separately about bulking and how like the diet affects, and what diet to look best and what diet to bulk, and why they won't work together. That's like a very important lesson that I learned. And I wasted so much time trying to achieve both goals at once. It just doesn't work. So what you need to do, you need to create a routine. Now get a piece of paper and just jot down, make it rough. Don't overthink. Don't over optimize. Like the last video that I told you, don't over optimize. Don't just be a retard, right? Just jot down at what times approximately that you're going to do what task. Now, if your goal is to get good grades like me, then you should definitely have a study block somewhere in your day. And if your goals are to get a good physique, then you should have a gym session somewhere planned in your day, or like a workout. So plan that right now. So pause the video now and go plan, like roughly. Alright, I'm assuming you've done that, or else you're a pussy. So anyway, as I was saying, now you may be asking, then what if I don't follow the routine? To that I would say, that's fine. What if life gets in your way? That's fine. Because if it gets in your way, life gets in my way as well. It's fine. It's just there for you. It's like a blueprint. It's there for you to follow as best as you can. Because this is your 100% accurate, productive day. Like, you can't have a better day than this. A day where you do all of the habits: cold shower, meditation, journaling, reading, going to the gym, studying, business work, anything, right? It's all there. Jot it down. And you can follow the routine. Now, I will give you a piece of advice that not most people will give you. In your routine, have some locks. By that I mean, in your routine you have all of these tasks that you want to do to like achieve all of the goals that you want, right? So in order to do that, you might have a shit ton of things to do, like studying, reading, like all of your days productive. Now, because you're not at that level yet, because you just started a routine, what I would do is I would put a lock on some habits, and I would focus on 3 main habits that I want to get done. Like, you have this feeling of like a snowball effect. Once you get momentum and positive feeling for doing the habits once, then you can start to unlock, like, imagine it's like a video game, right? And then one of your habits are locked, or like 5 of your habits are locked, and you have 8 habits, and then you're just doing 3 habits. Like, say for example, you do reading, gym, and studying. Those are your 3 habits for today. If you get those 3 done, your day's finished. Your day's perfect for today, right? If you keep doing that, then you won't have this rot type of feeling where you set the boundary way too high. Like, you set it here, but your capability is just here, and you can't just go up, right? So you'll just have this negative feeling where you can't do all the habits, and then now you're just feeling like, oh shit, my day was a failure because I didn't do these habits. I didn't do all of them that I said I would do. Because if you promise yourself something, you better do it, or else you'll feel like shit. So what you need to do to fix this is set all the habits, but lock some of them. Lock some of them. Only have 3 at once. And once you can consistently do the 3 for like a week, then you can unlock, like, slowly, like progressively unlock the next habit, right? It's like going to the gym again, and you're trying to bench 100 kg. That's your like baseline, and you're saying to yourself, oh, if I bench 100 kg today, my day is a success. But then you come in and you can't bench 100, and you benched 80 instead. And now you benched 80, which is still pretty good, but then you think, oh, my day's a failure because I didn't bench 100 kg. And then you come again and you try bench 100 again, and you fail again, because you're not at that level. You need to have some humility. You're not at that level. If you're new, you're not at that level to handle multiple habits at once. You can handle maybe 3. That's what I would start with. So start with 3 habits and make them your priority, and make sure that you can do anything else in the day. Don't do bad habits, but get these 3 habits done that you set for yourself. Like, circle in your habit list You may have martial arts, studying, reading, working out, journaling, meditating. I would recommend personally you have meditation as one of the habits because it's one of the core habits. You have gym because that will help you get a good physique, and then depending on what you want to do, you can have your third habit. But that's just my recommendation. You can follow it if you want, or you can just do what you want best. That's another advice that I want to give you. Do what you want, not in terms of like the bad habits, but in terms of like the good habits. Do what you want. Do what best suits you, right? So now that I've told you how to make the routine, you want to follow this routine as best as you can. Yeah, life gets in your way. Life gets in my way. Life gets in everyone's way. It doesn't matter. It's your 100% productive day, and you try to follow it as best as you can, and you will have the best gains that you've ever seen in your life, right? So turn your brain off. Just follow the routine. You like there's you know, this is what I experience when I look at the routine. Sometimes my Jeffrey brain says, "Oh, maybe I should change this." Don't listen to that retard, not retard, like the overthinking part of your brain. What you have to do instead is just shrug your shoulders. Whatever you wrote on your routine right now, follow it. And yeah, you can change it later, but I'll give you a 2-week rule. Like, follow it for 2 weeks, and if you don't like it, then you can change stuff. But if you're constantly changing stuff, you're just resetting momentum. You're just resetting momentum, like the snowball effect. Imagine there's like a small snowball, and it compounds, gets bigger and bigger. You want to make the snowball effect work for you. You want to start small. You want to get that feeling of momentum, like you achieve something, that feeling of like that good feeling of success, like, yeah, I did it. And then you want that to compound, and like, you know, like imagine like a small snowball rolling down a hill, and it gets bigger and bigger because it just compounds. There's another thing that I want to tell you, like a rut. I'll show you how to get out of a rut in the following videos. Like if you're stuck in a rut, right? A rut is just negative snowball. By that I mean a snowball that's going the other way. Like it's a snowball effect, but it's a negative snowball effect. What you want is positive momentum. And to do that, you set a routine. You pick 3 habits, because you're not at that level. You can't do 8 habits at once. Do 3, okay? And follow it as best as you can, and that will give you good gains. And then think of it like a video game. Unlock the next habit after like 2 weeks or maybe 1 week, if you feel like you can, like in the gym analogy, right? You're benching 80 kg and you bench it for like a week, and now you feel like you can bench maybe 82.5. So you add that, and you can. It's just like that. Just add habits over time, maintain them, and grow through the routine. Follow it best as you can. That's all I have for you today. Thank you.